from sweetstamper.com, and I don't typically go live here on YouTube, but it is new spring catalog day and it is new celebration day. So I thought I would change things up and do things a little bit different. I'm doing 2 lives on Facebook, which is where I usually go live, and then doing 1 live here on YouTube. So let me just share with you a little bit about what I'm going to showcase today. Sale-Bration begins today, and everything in this little book is available for free. None of this can be purchased. All of it can be earned for free. So I want to highlight just a couple of things for you and show you a couple of little techniques that I was working with earlier. So this is the stamp set that I'm going to highlight for my little demonstration. This is called Corner and Bloom. Beautiful, beautiful photopolymer stamp set. This is available for free with a $120 order. So it's a beautiful photopolymer stamp set. I think it's going to be great for our scrapbookers as well as our card makers and paper crafters, people who make tags and bags and all kinds of fun things. So, and you can see even here in the brochure where you've got some great samples and some great ideas. Now, the other thing I'm going to showcase is just a wee little piece of this designer series paper. Now, this is one of the papers you can get for free during Sale-Bration. This is free with a $60 order. Just a riot of color with all of these beautiful, beautiful little flowers. Now, this is a 1/4 of a pack. So this is a half page of 6 different pages. So you get 2 each of these pages. So some beautiful backgrounds and some beautiful little tiny flowers that are super bright. So the other thing I'm going to showcase, let me see if I can find it. Well, this embossing folder, which is called Starburst, and this is also free with a $60 order. So lots of free things I'm showcasing. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention to you, well, this is where you can find me. This is my blog. You can find everything at sweetstamper.com. You can also shop from there, and shopwithcandy.com is my direct shopping link. I do have a current host code, and I have some great card class gifts for you, online card class projects that are free with your qualifying purchase. So actually, you don't even have to get a Sale-Bration item for that. They're free with a $40 order. But if you bump your order up to $60, you can get one of these awesome free Sale-Bration items. So there is my card club, and there is my spring product shares, which are going on right now through Saturday on sign up. Okay, so this is my scrap paper, which I'm going to be using. And we're going to do a little bit of marker technique. Now, Stampin' Write markers are great products. This is the entire set of subtles and brights. Now, the reason I'm doing this is there's 10 colors in each color collection. And right now, through the end of February, when you join Stampin' Up, you get 2 sets of markers, your choice, for free. Now, I've chosen to showcase the brights and the subtles, but you could also, there are some great regals and there are some great neutrals as well. Now, I'm just going to pull the colors that I'm going to be using for my demonstration. And let's see, I need Pretty in Pink. Nope. I need, let's see, Bubble Bath. Oh yeah, there we go. And then I need a little bit of this Highland Heather. And I need Azure Afternoon. And I think that's it. Ah, Melon Mambo. Okay. So we are going to mix up these colors and create a pretty little focal point for our card. Now let me show you where I'm going. This is the card I created earlier on Facebook Live. I'm going to create this same card in mainly subtles. So this is mainly, well, actually, I think it's all brights. So I wanted to change things up and make it in using subtles. So I've already stamped my little tag here. And again, this is from Corner Blooms. And I'm going to show you a couple of ways that you can use your Stampin' Write markers really effectively. Now, I like to use a block as my little color palette. And I'm going to use the brush tip. And this is Granny Apple Green. So that is one of our brights. And I'm actually going to mix that green with Azure Afternoon to create a more bluey green rather than a yellowy green. And then I'm going to add some of these soft colors for our flowers. I've got fresh freesia and I have bubble bath. And I'm going to use just a wee bit of melon mambo. I hope that's what I grabbed. No, this is berry burst. It'll work. And then we're going to bring in a little bit of this Highland Heather. Let's go ahead and bring that in. So again, this is not my typical time to come to you. Actually, I don't actually do YouTube Lives. I'm typically doing Facebook Live and then downloading that to YouTube. So this is a little bit different for me. Now I'm using a blender pen and I'm going to take my paint palette and I'm going to mix my Azure Afternoon with my Granny Apple Green, and that's going to give me a real bluey green. You can see how different this is from the ones that I had done earlier where I was using Granny Apple Green. So just by adding that blue gives me an entirely different shade. And this is one of the things you can do with our markers. You can do all kinds of fun custom colors, really. You can create your own colors and really feel like an artist with no mess involved. I love the fact that this is totally fuss-free, mess-free, and I'm using small, short strokes, which is what I recommend with blender pens. And I will have a little, in the comments, I will have a little link with all of these item numbers and item, well, the codes. And then when you click on it, it will give you the description of the item. So if you're interested in adding blender pens to your order, and like I said, right now, through the end of February, but I encourage you to shop early and so that things aren't sold out. You can get free products with your $60 and $120 orders. Now, all I'm doing here is I'm clearing my pen. I want to get all of that ink out so that when I dip into the next color, I'm going to grab some of this Highland Heather. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a deeper purple, and it's going to be just what I'm looking for here, just to add a little bit of depth of color. And you can see that the more ink I pick up, the deeper my color is. And if I pick up or don't pick up more ink, it just becomes a lighter shade of the same color. Now, let's see, I probably need a little bit more. Actually, I think I'm going to take my, this is fresh freesia, and I'm going to go direct to paper. So this marker, I'm taking direct to the paper. And that gives me, you see how that gives me a stronger saturation of color so that I can vary my shades. Now, one of the things that you'll find about these Stampin' Write markers is they work really well in small spaces like this. A lot of us are really accustomed to using our blends markers, which are our alcohol markers, and they're fabulous. But when you're in really tight spaces like this, I do find that our Stampin' Write markers are actually preferable. Now I'm going to use another direct to paper with this bubble bath. And this is a really pale pink. And I'm just going to bring in some more of these flowers. And I am strategically leaving room for a couple of really deep flowers that I'm going to add in last. So again, this is bubble bath. Okay, now my last technique, so I've done direct to paper, I've done blender pen, I've also created a paint palette where I blended 2 different colors with my blender pen. Last but not least, I'm going to take my Wink of Stella, I'm going to pick up some of this Berry Burst. Now this is going to be a strong color, and this is going to give me just a little bit of subtle glittery sheen, and it's going to be just what I wanted. It's going to add the color and the shine all at once, which is really a cool technique. Also, notice how many different shades of purples and pinks I've been able to achieve with my various techniques using the markers. Again, you can get 2 sets of markers for free right now when you join my team. My team is called the Southern Sweet Stampers, and there is room for you in my team. We have awesome group. We're very active in a Facebook group all across the U.S. And I also give people lots of information through email, and we kind of celebrate each other's creativity and we celebrate each other's accomplishments. We have 3 different creative challenges going on right now. Those are lots of fun to help us to inspire each other in creativity. Okay, now I have this done. What I'm going to do here, there are no words in Corner Blooms. Corner in Bloom. I think I'm saying it wrong. Corner in Bloom. So there are no greetings here. So I'm going to pull in Layering Leaves. This is one of our beautiful, beautiful annual catalog stamp sets. I'm going to use that Sending Hugs. And I'm going to use Highland Heather, picking up some of these purples here. And here we go. Sending Hugs, like so. Kind of a medium purple. Ooh, that's way lighter than I expected, but I think it's going to work. I think that tells me I need to re-ink my pad, but I think it's going to work. I don't want all of that to go to naught, and I kind of stamped it a little crooked, but I think we're okay. Now, believe it or not, I'm putting this on a Melon Mambo base. Now, I was creating some swaps for a demonstrator event I'm hosting on Saturday, and that's where this card is coming from. And this one, like I said, I demonstrated earlier on Facebook Live, and then I have downloaded this to YouTube. This is going to be the softer Subtles version of the same card. So I still have the same card base of Melon Mambo, but this time I'm using Fresh Freesia as my layer. And this is I think it's called Starstruck, not Starburst, it's Starstruck. This is free with a $60 order in my online store. Now I'm going to add just a couple of strips, and this is from that really pretty paper. Let's see if that's, oh yeah, I like that. Now I think I want this one butted up against the white of my tag. The tag I created with Greetings of the Season, and if that debuted in the online exclusive during the holidays, it's still active, and although you can get it as a bundle, I think you can still get it as a bundle, the dies are standalone dies. You don't have to have the greetings. If you don't need holiday greetings, I'm telling you, the stamp set is very, very much worth having. Now, I see what I didn't bring over here was any ribbon for this, because I used yellow on my original, and I don't want to use, oh, I know exactly what I'm going to use. And I think I have some at hand. So there is a ribbon, Fresh Freesia ribbon, that you can get free with Sale-Bration right now with a $60 order, and it's going to be just the ticket for my little card here. Let's see, look at there. So I think the spool is 10 yards. Usually our spools of ribbon are 10. We have not had any of this seam binding ribbon in a while, and I absolutely love it. Love, love, love this stuff. Okay, and I think, oh yeah, I've got some dots over there too. So here is my seam binding ribbon in Fresh Freesia. Is going to be just the ticket do you guys ever case yourself? I like to just take the same card. If I have a card I've made and I really like it, I love to case myself and change up the colors or the papers or something like that. And that way I'm able to really maximize my successes, the things I really like. Now that's going to go here. I need to bring this down a little bit more. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting hungry. I'm getting ready to go do dinner with my husband. My studio is upstairs, so that's going to be downstairs. Now, these are the Sunny Days dots, and they're going to be perfect for this. So let me grab a mini glue dot right here. Well, I don't see that anybody has joined me live, but like I said, I am not typically here live on YouTube. So I've experimented with this just a little bit. I have to put my camera at a slightly different angle. Okay, there we go. And now I'm going to pick up a couple of these Melon Mambo. Like I said, this is from the Sunny Days. So this is one of our new sets of embellishments. And this would be a great item to put on your celebration order. And that way you could earn this stamp set for free, or you could earn the ribbons for free, or you could get the lots of nice fun things that are free. So this embossing folder is free with a $60 order. The paper is free with a $60 order. The stamp set is free with a $120 order. And the ribbon is free with a $60 order. So lots of great choices. And I'd love to hear what you think about what is your favorite of my two corner in bloom? I'm going to say it wrong every time. Where did it go? Here we go. Corner in bloom. Stamp set free with Sale-Bration. Tell me if you are you on blue team or are you on purple team? Thanks so much for tuning in. Take care and God bless.